Hi everyone, I'm Sarah Hall, and this is your full moon reading with spiritual guidance spanning from May 10th through the 24th, 2017. So today you're joining me outside in nature. This is my backyard that you're seeing here. I like to come out here and meditate. And the other day I was doing the best, most grounding meditation. I decided to try an open eye meditation where I would just choose one leaf, or sometimes I'll come out and I'll just choose a flower to focus on visually and just sort of relax my eyes, relax my mind. And as I'm focusing on that one object or image, it really helps me to come back into the present moment. It's like my anchor or my reminder to go back into the stillness if there's a moment where maybe my thoughts start to wander and that sort of thing. So if you like to meditate, I suggest maybe trying that. It feels really, really good. Speaking of getting out into nature, I have been spending more and more time out in the woods and just connecting with Mother Earth as the weather gets warmer in the springtime where I live. And guess what I found? This is a morel mushroom. You can tell by the honeycomb pattern on it. These are a gourmet delicacy, and you can find them growing wild outdoors depending on what climate you live in. And I just wanted to share that I absolutely love to forage for wild foods. This is something that you absolutely should not do unless you totally know without a doubt that what you are picking is indeed something that is safe and edible. It's for sure not poisonous or anything like that. But when you do find something that is good to eat, edible out in nature, wild foods have this incredible way of grounding your energy and deeply connecting you with Mother Earth. I can't tell you how good it feels in my body and in my energy field to feel myself just connecting with nature that is growing and moving all around me. It's so incredibly uplifting and nourishing. It makes me feel even more spiritually and intuitively connected with the spirit of nature and the elemental spirits that are in and all around her. Speaking of which, I will be doing a live radio show this Thursday, May 11th at 12:30 p.m. Eastern Time on fairies and elementals and how to connect with them. So if you would like to learn more about that, do tune in at projectbringmetolife.com. I'll leave the link in the description below for you to find that. And know too that I'll also be giving live angel readings or fairy readings if you prefer on the air for those who call in. So I can't wait to connect with you guys there. So today's full moon is in the sign of Scorpio. Scorpio is an energy that for most of us feels rather intense, and it likes to favor extremes. So for those of you who are maybe sensitive to the energy of the full moon, this can be a full moon where, yes, it might feel really intense, you might feel tired, you might feel like kind of staying in and focusing on self-care and that sort of thing. But this energy, as we said, it can favor extremes. It also has the ability to potentially go towards a very empowering and energizing kind of place. So keep your eye or your senses open for that today, and for the 3 days usually following the moon, you'll still be feeling its effects. Something that we'll be getting from this full moon in Scorpio is an opportunity to start a new beginning. This is a time where you may notice that there are some destructive forces in your life, friendly destructive, that are helping to clear away that which no longer serves you so that you can begin a brand new chapter. We are starting a brand new cycle in which you're going to be getting a lot more clarity on the direction of your life going forward. And since Scorpio actually also has quite a mystical, sort of magical energy to it, it will be aiding and giving you insight that comes from a spiritual, mystical, or maybe even deep sort of perspective. So this is a really great time to do some reflecting and to really focus on what kind of energy you want to bring into this strong, sort of full moon vibe that we have going on. Because really what I'm kind of feeling from it is that it's going to be amplifying the energy that you've already been focusing on. So focus on what you want. Take this as a time to think, speak, or write your intentions or your affirmations of what it is that you want to amplify at this time in your life. So So with that, let's go ahead and check out our cards for today. And since we're having a theme of nature, the outdoors, and the elementals, of course, we have to work with the magical messages from the fairies oracle cards. So let's go ahead, and as always, I'm going to take my cards and begin with a little shuffle. And then as soon as I'm ready, I just let the law of attraction and my intuition lead me to the 3 cards that I feel drawn to the most for today. So let's go ahead and start with our first card. We have admit your true feelings to yourself. Admit your true feelings to yourself. This is a card that is bringing us a reminder of literally, and I love this, what we were just talking about, which is that this is a really great time for reflection and introspection. This is your time to more deeply explore what your true feelings and personal needs are at this time on your spiritual or emotional path, or perhaps in the context of any relationships, things that reflect on you in an emotional or spiritual way. I'm hearing the angels also add to this that so many of us often carry around emotions with us that we're actually not fully aware that we are carrying. Especially in our modern world, if you think about it, our lives tend to be quite busy. They're focused on what we are doing out in the world. And know that whether or not you're consciously focused on your feelings and your reactions to things, your emotional body is responding to things all the time. All the time. So this is your time to really feel what it is that your emotional body might be carrying, maybe that you haven't been fully aware of. And to know that when you get these emotions revealed to you, that this is a pointer for you as for what the next path, next chapter on your path perhaps has in store. They're great way showers. They help us with direction, our emotions. So embrace them, do some journaling, do some reflecting. This is your time for that, as well as a great time for deep conversations with loved ones. They'll help you as well with finding out what it is you're feeling and where you want to go with how you're feeling. So let's go into our next card, which is your desire is within reach. Your desire is within reach. So this card is telling us that there is really and truly nothing to worry about. I'm hearing the angels tuning in with that. They're saying that if there's anything that you've been concerned about, that maybe you've been doing a whole lot of focusing or trying or putting a lot of effort forth, or maybe you've had to go back to the drawing board a few times. There's some things that you have tried and maybe didn't work out so well or didn't work out as expected. Your angels are saying, hang on, protect what you've started, protect what you've begun to create, and believe in yourself, because your desire and your goal, your personal beliefs or your goals, they are within reach. You have exactly what you want sort of right around the corner. And know that from the first card, that message that we were getting before, to admit your true feelings to yourself, the emotions that you discover are all parts of sort of refocusing or redesigning your path towards receiving what it is that you desire in your life. I just saw and felt the angels sort of underlying that word receiving when we said it just there. And they're saying that this is also a really great moon cycle to be focusing more on receiving. They're saying that a lot of you watching have been in a phase in life where you've been doing and giving for other people or for other focuses on your work and your stuff in your life too much. And that there's been less of a focus on within, on your desires, your needs, your emotions, your feelings, your need for attention. Your inner child wants attention right now. It wants a little bit of TLC from you. So listen to what it has to say, because know that it's wise. It's very wise. It has a lot to teach you. Let's go into our third and final card for this moon cycle. We have the Let Go card. Let go. So this is actually an incredibly profound card, and I'm hearing the angels tell us that the reason why is that when we are looking to implement something new into our lives, when we are looking to manifest anything, a key component to doing that is accepting what is. Now, that might not make a lot of sense, because some of you might be going, well, I want to change something with, let's say, my finances, and I don't like the way that my finances are right now. So how do I accept them to get what I want, sort of thing? Well, your angels are saying this: once we relax and accept around an issue in our lives or a thought, you'll notice that when you relax around something, there is less tension moving through you at the emotional, mental, and spiritual levels, even in physical levels. And that in allowing this flow to sort of increase around you, this acceptance, making peace with what is, you're in a prime and open state for receptivity. So it's oftentimes when we stop trying to push, force, or control that all of a sudden the gates to heaven sort of open wide and we finally receive what it is we were looking for at the moment when we stop looking. So let go. It is safe to let go. It's safe to stop pushing, trying, controlling, or forcing a situation, and just letting what be sort of emanate and shine all around you, to enjoy the process of arriving towards your destination, enjoy the journey, and know that the results are coming in perfect divine timing. I'm hearing the angels adding one other little message to this as well, reminding us that the full moon is actually traditionally a time that is really powerful for letting go. It's our time for harvesting, for releasing, and that sort of thing. So if there are any old habits, old situations, cycles, anything that you no longer wish to be experiencing in your life, something that you're ready to be finished with so that you can make room for the new, this is your time to, again, journal about it, write it down, affirm that, pray about that, and know that your focus will be put to very, very good energetic, spiritual, and emotional use within and around you so that we start to see some real changes. So those are our messages today. Again, this just feels like it's a really great introspective time, a time where your angels are saying, really hang on, keep the faith, know that what you want is coming about, and be willing to let go and release and trust. This is an act of trust, a time for balance and trust. Thank you so much for tuning in to this video today. If you liked it, leave me a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel for more videos like this. Also, if you'd like to keep in touch, of course, you can check out my Facebook, Instagram, or Twitter. All of the links are in the description below. And if you would like to have your own personal angel reading or spiritual healing session with me, you can visit my website at www.seraphim.com for more information on how to sign up for one of those. So once again, thank you so much for listening. Know until next time that you are so loved and so very blessed. Bye.